Welcome back. Today, we are diving deep into Chapter 5 of A Record of Immortals' Journey to Immortality. And let me tell you, this is a big one. This is the chapter where everything, and I mean everything, changes for our guy, Han Lup. A single test is about to send his life spinning in a whole new direction. You know that awful, sinking feeling when you've given something your absolute all and it's still not enough? Well, that's exactly where we find our protagonist, Han Lup. He has just gone through this absolutely brutal physical test, pushed himself to the brink, and now he's about to face the music. So, picture this. The sun's blazing, it's high noon, the deadline is officially over. And Han Lup? His body just gives out. He's so close to the peak, but he collapses. He literally poured every single ounce of strength he had into this climb, and he still fell short. And to add insult to injury, a senior disciple has to carry him the rest of the way up. That's when the reality of it all just crashes down on him. He sees the other kids, the ones who actually made it, and man, that feeling has got to be just crushing. He gave it his all, and it just wasn't enough. Okay, so now they're all on the mountaintop, and believe it or not, the real trial is just beginning. The sect leader, Nyadring Chu, steps up to announce the results. You can just feel the tension, right? Every single kid's future is hanging on what he's about to say. And here it is, the verdict. Out of all those hopeful kids who tried to make that climb, only 7. Just 7 of them are considered worthy of joining the 7 Mysteries sect. Think about that. Just 7. So the results create this instant, pretty brutal hierarchy. You've got one kid, this Vunyam, who gets put on a pedestal as elite. Then there are 6 others who become official disciples. And then you've got 2 kids, including our guy Han Lup, who are kind of left hanging in limbo. As for everyone else, well, their journey is over. They're sent back. Now let's talk about this probationary disciple thing, because it's super important. It's not a win. For Han Lup and the other boy, Trun Fet, it's more like a stay of execution. They have 6 months to prove themselves all over again, and if they fail that assessment, they get knocked down to the very bottom rung of the sect. The pressure is just insane. Okay, so as they're being led away from the peak, Han Lup happens to overhear something. It's this quiet, super tense conversation between 2 senior disciples. And what he hears, it completely shatters any idea he had that this sect was all about hard work and fairness. You can just hear the bitterness dripping from this one senior disciple, Trun Quan. He basically spills the beans. That elite kid, Vunam, yeah, he didn't get to the top on his own. Turns out, he's got a super powerful family connection pulling all the strings for him. And his friend, Ngoming 3, he is absolutely terrified. He's like, dude, shut up. Do you want to get us both in serious trouble? And that reaction tells you everything you need to know about the sect's internal politics. Just talking about this stuff out loud is a really, really dangerous game. And this just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's like 2 different realities existing in the same place. You've got Vunyam on the fast track to the top because of who his family is, and then you have Han Lup, who has nothing but his own sheer will, and now he's facing this totally uncertain future. It's a classic case of connections beating out pure effort, plain and simple. So as the disciples are leading the kids away, everyone's quiet and feeling pretty down, and then their path is blocked. This old, kind of frail-looking man just steps out of the forest. And this one random encounter, it is about to change absolutely everything for Han Lup again. I mean, this guy looks completely unassuming. He's tall, thin, covered in wrinkles, white hair. He looks nothing like one of the powerful martial artists you'd expect to see around here. He's even coughing, like he could just fall over at any second. You'd think he was a patient, not someone with any kind of power. But the way the senior disciples react, it tells a totally different story. Their reaction is instant, and it's, wow. Remember Trun Quan, the cynical guy who was just bad-mouthing the leadership? He bows to this old man with more respect and reverence than he showed anyone else on the mountain, including the sect masters. This immediately tells us that this Dr. Mok, as they call him, is a very, very big deal. So Dr. Mok looks over the kids, and with this raspy voice, he just makes a declaration. He doesn't ask, he doesn't negotiate, he just speaks. And in doing so, he seals the fate of 2 of these boys. He says he needs help, a couple of disciples for making medicine and picking herbs. And then he just points. right at Hanlop and Trung Thit, the two probationary kids. It's not a question, it's a command. He has just picked them, and they have no idea why.
The senior disciples? They don't even blink. They immediately agree and tell the boys they should feel lucky to be chosen by Dr. Mok. So just like that, Han Lop has zero choice in the matter. His entire path has been yanked in a new direction, away from the martial arts training he came for and towards something else.
So Dr. Muck leads these two completely bewildered boys off the main path. They go down this winding trail through the forest to a place that feels totally hidden, completely separate from the rest of the sect. And this is their new home, a place called Godhand Valley. It's this small, green, isolated little world with a massive medicinal garden. But here's the kicker. Besides the path they came in on, there is no other way out. It feels like it could be a sanctuary, but it could just as easily be a cage. Hunlup is so exhausted, he just finds a bed and passes out instantly. And his last thought is pretty telling. For all the unfairness, all the disappointment, and this totally bizarre twist of fate, he's in. He's at least kind of half a disciple of the Seven Mysteries sect. He's got his foot in the door. For now, he's survived. So think about it. His journey was supposed to be about becoming a martial artist. Now he's stuck in an isolated valley as an apprentice to this super mysterious doctor. Is this new path a huge stroke of luck? Or is it a trial that's even worse than the one he just failed? This crazy twist of fate raises way more questions than it answers.